A new study found that 60% of Americans are planning a road trip this year. Are you one of them? If so, we're gonna need to talk about how to plan your next road trip. I have everything that you need to know to make your road trip the best one yet. Let's get started with the most important thing, which is where are you going? You have to decide if you want to take a day trip or an overnight trip, or maybe even longer. And then once you figure out where you're going, you need to figure out where you're staying. If you're taking a day trip, I would suggest that you pick an Airbnb that's close to where you're driving from. That way you can relax and enjoy your day and not feel like you wasted a bunch of time traveling. My wife and I love doing day trips, and we have a 90-minute drive to get to our favorite beach. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you add in traffic, it ends up being closer to 3 hours. So by the time we get there, we only have a couple of hours to actually enjoy ourselves before we have to turn around and head back home. But when we stay at an Airbnb, it is close enough to where we can just pop in for a few hours and then pop back out to go home. If you're taking an overnight trip, I would suggest using a website to find a hotel or an Airbnb that has a bunch of fun things to do nearby. I love using a website because you can filter by price, by rating, and also by what's nearby. Like you can type in hiking and then it lines show you all the Airbnbs that are close to a trailhead. Once you have your destination and your accommodations figured out, it's time to start planning your route. I like to use a route planner because it shows you the most up-to-date information on traffic and construction. Plus, it'll let you know if there are any speed cameras along your route. I am a firm believer in packing as little as possible, so I would suggest only bringing a carry-on bag with you on your road trip. That way you don't have to worry about whether or not you have enough space in the car or if you forgot anything. You can fit a lot more in a carry-on bag than you think. I made a whole video about how to pack a carry-on bag, so make sure to check that out next. And then finally, you need to make sure that you have a full tank of gas before you head out on your trip. Nothing's worse than getting stranded because you ran out of gas. So fill up before you go, and that's it. That's everything that you need to know about how to plan a road trip. If you have any tips of your own, make sure to share them with us in the comments. And then follow us for all the best travel tips and hacks. See you later.